Here we go. We're live. Here we go. Soul family, peace and blessings and welcome. Yes, indeed. Welcome to another one, another Monday, another prayer circle, another opportunity to be in communion with each other and see the truth of our being. Where we decide, we make a decision, and we choose. We choose to come here each week and show what love looks like in public. Honor a sacred agreement to see the very truth of who we've always been, never born in time, never ending in time. And so I'm grateful. I'm grateful for every person that's here, whether you're checking us out on YouTube or folks are just in this prayer circle right here, honoring our commitment to see life as good and being supportive for all beings on this planet. So I want to give thanks for y'all checking it out. And I also want to go around the horn and say what is happening to everybody here in the prayer circle. I'm going to start with my sister, Danny. Danny, peace and blessings. How are you? And what are you grateful for, my sister?
Peace and blessings. Thank you so much. Happy Monday. I am grateful to be here. Like I've said before, I woke up this morning, so I'm winning. All right. I'm just grateful to see all of you and be in the presence of such beautiful people who have good intentions to spread love all over the world. So I'm accepting and receiving that and send that out into the universe today.
Ashe, Danny, thank you so much. Thank you for being here. Thank you for the beautiful work that you're doing with the Aroma Buds and Blossoms. I'm super excited for me and Danny are doing a workshop coming up the 19th of October. We'll be doing a workshop. It's an integration of aromatherapy with meditation. So you can find more information about it on her YouTube channel. It's Natural Ally D. You can find information about it on Akashic Living as well. So super excited to be able to team up with you and put these healing modalities together. So thank you, my sister. Ashe. Moving over to my sister, Anquetta. Anquetta, peace and blessings. How are you? What are you grateful? I can't even talk to you without smiling. Like, how are you? What are you grateful for? Are you on mute, my sister?
I'm grateful for your smiles. I'm grateful for your faces. I'm grateful for your presence. I'm grateful for this prayer session. And I'm doing very well. I'm doing very well. I'm also grateful for the ability to be able to listen to our calling and to have the courage to accept and embrace it.
Yes.
For that, I am very grateful.
The courage to accept it. Ashe. Shay, thank you so much for that, my sister. Thank you. That's the theme that we're running with today. The courage to accept it. I love it. I love it. Thank you very much. Moving over to my sister, Claudia. Claudia, peace and blessings. How are you? And what are you grateful for?
I'm doing great. I'm extremely happy and grateful to be here today among all of you. And I'm also grateful for the power to choose and the ripple effects of love. You know, how we, all of us, you know, in our little corners of the world, just shifting our attention and our hearts to a place of love and transmuting that fear into into things that serve us to move towards love for ourselves and love for others, and just have that intention for myself right now and being able to share it with all of you is. I just feel very grateful for being here in this place in my life right now. It's been a long journey and I'm finally walking more towards the light. So thank you for holding a space.
That's beautiful. Thank you, my sister. Thank you for that, for being here, for saying yes, yes to the journey. And thank you for the beautiful book. We're not gonna let you go without shouting out your book. Like we're not gonna we're not gonna gloss over that. We're thankful for you and sharing your journey, right? Because there's so much wisdom that's in your journey. So share, what's the title of your book? And how can folks, you know, tap in?
Love is the path. Love
Mm,
is the path, and that love needs to come within, right? It needs to be a deep self-acceptance and gratitude for the journey that we have, rewriting our story in a way that all the struggle has meaning that pushes forward in our lives, that becomes the purpose that we share with the world. And is about helping leaders to create healing places where we can collectively help each other to heal and flourish. So that's what my book is about.
I love it. I love it.
Thank
Claudia, thank you. Thank you for sharing your book, your story, your journey. We give thanks for you. It's a beautiful thing. We're gonna support you. Grab a copy of it. Leave a review. I'm gonna get my copy and post it in the WhatsApp group chat as well. So hopefully that spurs more people to support as well. So thank you, my sister. We appreciate you and your
you.
beautiful journey. This is a group of creatives. You know, we talk about writing. My sister Anquetta, she is the CEO and founder of Globuntu books. So she's got some books as well. So it's so beautiful to see how folks are sharing their story, because it all empowers us. It's all empowering. So I give thanks for you. Yes, Tanisha says, please post the book in the chat. Do it again so we can support you. So we can support you.
Thank
Indeed.
you so much.
Ashay. Let's move over to my sister Tanisha. Tanisha, peace and blessings. How are you? And what are you grateful for?
Peace and blessings to you and everyone. I am grateful for negative test results, and I am grateful for the sun being out. I'm always grateful for when the sun comes out, even in Florida. Even in Florida, we have rainy days. So I am grateful when it comes out. I am grateful for groups like this. I'm grateful for incredible friends and people in your life. I am grateful for revelation when the word becomes real in your life. So I'm really grateful for that.
Breathe. We don't let that breathe. Grateful for it. You know, we come in here each week and we say prayers, and it's so easy to go from one prayer to the next prayer without acknowledging the externalization of what was requested, what we discussed, right? Without celebrating what is manifested. So thank you, because we celebrate you. We celebrate the outpicturing of the health and wholeness in your life. It's a beautiful thing. It's a beautiful thing. Thank you. Thank you, my sister. I'm happy for you. I'm glad your body's doing well. It's a beautiful thing. Beautiful. Moving over to my man, Ziggy Zoe. Ziggy Zoe, peace and blessings. How are you? And what are you grateful for?
Peace and blessings. Ah, my God, so much to be grateful for, but always with the wellness. That's the first thing. You know, whenever you wake up, you say, "Thank God, I'm alive. I'm well." Wellness in all forms, not just the physical, but the mental agency as well. Just to be able to decide who you have in your life, what works you decide to work on, because not everybody gets that. There are different parts of the world where people don't have the same opportunities, and I always put those folks in prayer. Um, just be able to the freedom of association, to be around wonderful folks like yourselves who are aligning their beliefs with their works. And so I'm grateful for wellness in all forms. And I'm praying for those that may not have that, whether in our North America, South America, Africa, Europe, different parts of Asia. There's a lot going on in the world, but there's also a lot of good things going on. So prayers for those individuals to be able to take control of their agency, to have wellness, to be able to get together with like-minded people and move all of us in a positive direction. And I see that happening, and I'm grateful for that as well, for the good folks like yourselves and others that are doing good works to better this planet.
Mhm. Well said, my brother. That is well said. Grateful. Grateful for it. I give thanks for you, Zig. I appreciate it. You bring it back to the world overall. You have such a beautiful, global, compassionate view in life, for life. And I give thanks for you, man. Absolutely give thanks for you. Moving over to my sister Clementine. I'm not sure if you're able to speak, but I want to just ask you, how are you, and what are you grateful for?
Hi, everybody. I'm so happy to be there from France. So I'm so grateful for you to be there and for all people just seeing this moment because, for me, it's very important to not to forget that we are all the world. We are the world because so much, every day I hear people saying, yeah, but, I can't do anything. And, I won't change anything because the world is like that. And, I'm like struggling, trying to explain that I am the word, we are the word. And, if you are waiting for people, for the word to change without us, it's impossible. It will never happen. So it's important for me to be there with people very aware of this and being trying to work and to do and to be what they say they want to live the best they can. And of course we talked about courage, and it's always it seems easier to not to see the light anymore and to be to be there, but I feel that having the strength to to have the courage to embody what you really feel, what we really want, is very nice. And I feel it can help so much people not to forget that we can change everything so quickly if we all just stand doing little things, but all together.
Mm.
So thank you. Thank you for giving us the opportunity to create a space of light and consciousness and concrete consciousness in action. That's all.
Mm. My sister, thank you. Thank you. We have a choice. We have a choice to be empowered, to feel empowered, to feel empowered. On that there's an indwelling presence in each and every one of us. That is an infinite storehouse of good. An indwelling presence in each and every one of us. This is an infinite source of good, of good. And the beauty of it is that when we come together in community, we amplify that presence even more. It's already infinite and eternal. We choose through our minds. Ooh, we make a decision. We make a decision. And we made a decision earlier to have intentions today. And our intentions today, as every week, we start with family healing and speaking life. Family healing and speaking life, in addition to courage to trust our wings. Courage to trust our wings. That we are supported, that we are one with life. That everything is working for our good, that we can lean into that. Like courage to know that we can lean into that life is working for us and everything is working for our good. And exactly where we are is where we should be. That part. That we don't have to fight it. We don't have to be frustrated by it. Exactly where we are is where we need to be, right here, right now. We can lean into that. That's courage. We're exactly where we need to be. And so we start each week off with gratitude. With gratitude. And we start off with libations. Recognizing our ancestors. Recognizing that there were people who came to this planet They made a soul agreement to come here, to represent life in a way that life has never been experienced before. And while they were here, they had prayers. They had prayers, affirmative prayers, where they affirmed their oneness with life. And out of that affirmation, each and every one of us was birthed, as life is always progressive. So someone said, I want to experience more love in my life. And life gave us Danny. Someone said, I want to experience more peace and compassion. And life gave us Zoe. Someone said, I want more courage. And life gave us Tanisha. Someone said, I want more joy and wisdom. And life gave us Anquetta, and it gave us Claudia, and it gave us Clementine. How beautiful it is that life is always working for our good, and that there were people who prayed for us before we even existed in this physical. So we pour libation in recognition of their life, the spirit into the physical, always knowing that our ancestors are closer than our very breathing, that they are present. They are present. And thank you, my sister Anquetta. I accept and receive it. That life gave us, yes, thank you for life breathing into me. And we come to this space with our hearts open. Our hearts are full of gratitude because we exist. Because we exist because somebody prayed for us, because life wanted to experience itself in a way that has never been experienced before, because we agreed that we would come here and anchor the presence of love and truth and the wholeness and well-being. And we got an opportunity to do it today. We don't gloss over it. No, we woke up this morning. We were able to put our feet on the ground. We were able to take a deep breath. We were able to draw water to nourish our bodies. We were able to reach out to a loved one. We're here. We got so much to be grateful for. We're grateful for this moment. All in recognition of life, of God, of love, of beauty, of peace, of that divine indwelling presence. Not something that's outside of ourselves, but something that resides, that has residence within each and every one of us. That is the infinite storehouse of good. We're grateful for that, because that is the very origin of our life, the very source of our being, the source of our strength, that is inseparable from our very nature, that perfect pattern that abides in each and every one of us is an all-powerful, all-loving presence that is the truth of this planet, that is the truth of every being here. And it is from this space that we have co-created with intention, with this all-loving presence. Yes, we co-create with an all-loving, all-powerful, all-knowing presence of life that is intimate with us, that knows us, because we're one with it. We can't escape it. How beautiful it is that on this very day, we get to speak the word. Yes, speak life as it externalizes at the very level of our thought. So we choose to think today. We choose to have a conscious, expanded awareness of life being loving, whole, perfect, complete, compassionate, intelligent, bliss for all beings on this planet. We choose to speak this word today. This is our power. This is our birthright. We choose to see the world as this, as a kind, just, loving, prosperous, abundant place. We woke up this morning and said, this is how we see life. And we know it materializes as so. How grateful we are that we get to speak a word today for our brothers and sisters in this community. For our brothers and sisters who have transitioned, have moved on to the spirit world. We speak the word for Barbara Ann Dorothy Bakos. We speak the word for Miss Williams, who has graduated to the realm of the ancestors. We give thanks for their very life, and the response from the unseen, the world of the unseen, is always job well done. Job well done. We give thanks for the love you have given. We give thanks for your compassion, for your wisdom, for your peace, for your joy, for your very existence in this expression of life and the very next expression of life. We give thanks for your soul. How grateful we are. How grateful we are for our sister Sarah Stein, that we can see the wholeness and the wellness in her physical body. How grateful we are for our sister Vicky, Karen's sister. We are grateful. We are grateful for their wholeness and their well-being in their physical body, in their subtle body, in their causal body, in the body of their affairs. For our sister Madi, for baby Tiago, how grateful we are that we get to speak a word, understanding and knowing that we are one with life, and that life is always progressive, that life is all powerful. Therefore, we are all powerful, and we see the truth of who they are. Perfect and whole, complete beings. Their body radiates with life, radiates with light. Every cell, every organ, every function in their body. How beautiful it is. We give thanks for it. We give thanks for it. We give thanks for our sister Claudia, for the courage and for the power, for the wisdom to relate differently to her I am presence. The I am presence. That all knowing, that all loving, infinite source from which all things are possible. We give thanks for it. We see that to be the very truth of her being, where nothing is impossible. Where impossible just says, I'm possible. That space where she operates from. We give thanks for it. We give thanks for it. The transmutation of any fear into love and into unity. Fresh energy. Fresh energy. For our sister Karen, for traveling mercies and guidance as she's on the highway. For our sister Antoinette, her friend Vicky as well, as she travels. We give thanks. We give thanks for this group, for the courage that outpictures in our life. We choose right here with these words, we choose to externalize different experiences, experiences that are courageous, experiences that are powerful, experiences that are aligned with our soul, with the reason why we came here is to be of service. We choose this day. We choose this day to operate from courage. How grateful we are. How grateful we are. My brother Tradon, for abundance and prosperity in all aspects of his life. We see that, we know it to be true, that his life is pressed down, shaken together, and running over with abundance in his vocation, in his relationships, in his financial affairs, in all life structures, abundance and prosperity. We give thanks for it. We celebrate this beautiful planet. We celebrate this beautiful community. We celebrate all beings on this planet, knowing that it is a divine remembrance of who we have always been, which is one with an all-loving presence of life. How grateful we are. We open our hearts and we permit this word. We allow this word to externalize in our life. We allow it to externalize in our life. We allow it to be so. Right here, right now. Right here, right now. And so it is. And so it is. Amen. Amin. Ashe. Shalom. Salam. Aho. Hotep. Alhamdulillah. So it is. So we are. And so we give thanks. So we give thanks. So family, I love you. I thank you for showing up, for doing you, for having the courage to say yes, so that life can experience itself as you. If there's been a vision, know that there's also provision, that all that you could ever need has been provided. Continue to say yes. Continue to show up and allow life to do what it does, and that's work for our good. I give thanks for you. I will catch you next week. Continue blessings. Ashe.
Thank you, brother.
Love you, family.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Take care, y'all.
Many
Thank you.
blessings.